from Epic View Studios, the leader in local live streaming. Just scan the code with your camera app on your smartphone and fill in the information. Good luck and thanks for watching from Epic View Studios.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Looking for a new job or seasonal work? Hutamaki in Waterville is now hiring, starting at $21.87 per hour. Join Hutamaki, a company that prides itself in food safety and convenience. Start your career with our newly enhanced benefits package. Hutamaki is a company that cares about its people and sustainability. Hutamaki Incorporated are the makers of Chinet. Bring your family to ours and join the Hutamaki team. For more information, visit hutamaki.com or scan the QR code below. Dow's Quick Stop, 74 Western Avenue in Fairfield. Your one-stop shop for gas, food, beverages, and lottery tickets. Scan the QR code now for your chance to win a $20 gift card at Dow's.
Hammond Lumber Company has been a trusted partner of professional contractors, do-it-yourselfers, and homeowners for generations. It's the level of trust that Hammond Lumber has earned by providing an extensive selection of products and materials from industry-leading suppliers with guidance and support through every stage of any project, including delivery of materials throughout Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company is, has been, and will always be your building project partner.
Naturopathic medicine is a well-established system of medicine that works to achieve optimal health by striving to identify underlying causes of illness to help the body heal itself. A whole-body approach is taken to diagnose, prevent, and treat both acute and chronic conditions. A naturopathic doctor is a licensed specialist who works with patients to remove obstacles to their health, stimulate self-healing, strengthen weakened systems, use natural substances to restore, and prescribe pharmaceuticals as needed. Modalities used as treatment include therapeutic nutrition, stress management and education, vitamin and mineral supplementation, botanical medicine, and other dietary supplements. Each plan is individual as the doctor and patient work together to create their treatment plans. Conditions commonly treated include allergies, digestive issues, fatigue, chronic pain, sleep complaints, thyroid conditions, and hypertension. Contact Dr. Anna Froman in Benton and now in Brunswick, Maine to make your next appointment. 207-544-6786.
Epic View Studios presents Lawrence Softball this afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the broadcast here on Epic View Studios. The Bulldogs looking to try and continue their winning ways after a victory over Coney 5-1. They run up against a good Nokomis team here today. And you know it's a big game when we brought in a special guest. We brought in Jasmine Johnson here, who was, of course, on the Bulldogs last year. Joins me here in the booth. Greg Glynn with you from the Hutamaki Packaging broadcast booth. And, hey, Jasmine, welcome in. How are things going at Husson? Tell us about it. What's going on?
Pretty good. Right now we're on a winning streak.
Yeah.
We just won against Farmington yesterday. That was a pretty good game. Our number one pitcher just got a no-hitter.
Cool.
And hit her 100th strikeout. It was pretty impressive.
Yeah, and now you're back to see some of the Bulldogs. This is going to be great. So Jasmine's going to join us here for a couple of innings, and today's game being brought to you by Hutamaki Packaging, now hiring at hutamaki.com. Pliable Marketing, create your athlete recruiting video. Visit pliablemarketing.com. Chase Toys on the Thorndike Road in Unity. Hammond Lumber Company online at hammondlumber.com. Aquarius Pools and Spas, Augusta Road in Winslow. Dow's Quick Stop, Western Ave in Fairfield. Kennebec Valley Community College online at kvcc.me.edu. Hannaford Supermarket and Pharmacy at the Elm Plaza in Waterville. Dr. Anna Froman in Benton. Call 544-6786 Northeast Analytical, China Road in Winslow. Family First Funeral Homes online at dsfuneral.com. CrossFit 137 in Waterville. Visit CrossFit137.com. Dixon's Family Market in Benton. Ignite Bars. Visit ignitebars.com. Use the promo code AlyssaB10. Northeast Truck and Refrigeration, call 948-5700. And Dirigo Veterinary Care, 14 Commons Drive, Waterville, 810-2255. And North Country Car Wash and Laundromat, 10 Skowhegan Road in Fairfield. As we take a look at the starting lineup for the Bulldogs today, we'll take a look here at the lineup as Kaylee Elkins will lead off. She'll play center today. Maylee Knox at third. It'll be Ashley Shores catching, and Mackenzie McAvoy will pitch. Also, Ruby Pierce will be at second. Natalie Pelletier out in left. And getting the start today, Melanie Thompson out in right. And that completes, actually, as Coach Marcoux was saying, every now player on the team has had a varsity start this year, which is great. And he talked about also Leah Tibbetts going to be playing first today, and J.C. Elkins will be at short. And somebody who knows the roster, of course, very well is Jasmine Johnson, who, as we said, joins us today. Talk to me about this look for this, lineup on defense. Obviously some changes, and some familiar faces you're well aware of that are going to be obviously key parts this season.
We definitely lost a lot of key players last year, but I think we gained some that could fill those roles. We still have Maylee and Kaylee. Kaylee's an outfielder. She can catch almost anything out there, so we're not missing much out there. But other than that, we're missing – I feel like we're looking pretty good.
Yeah, certainly. I always know that when Kaylee runs after a ball and you think it's going to fall in, I can't jump the gun on that because she is very fast and she will get over there. As you take a look at the roster for Nokomis coming into this one, starting lineup is brought to you by Recover 180 Organic Hydration for today's athlete. Recover 180 Sports Drinks improves performance and recovery before, during, and after training. Low-calorie, rapid rehydration and certified USDA organic, as this one is popped up. And unable to get there was Tibbetts. And it is certified USDA organic sets to Recover 180 apart from the crowded sports drink category. Learn more online at drinkrecover.com. Recover 180, proudly distributed by Valley Beverage. That's a tough one over there. That's a tough real estate when you got that fence and, obviously the combination with the dugout. And, right, it's a tough area over there. There's not much room.
Yeah, it's hard to see, and you have to gauge where the fence is and where to stop. It's hard.
Yep. So Mackenzie Watson will get another try here, and this time a ground ball gets through the hole and out in the left, quickly put back in there by Pelletier, but not before. Watson is on first with the leadoff single for the Warriors. So that's going to bring up Haley Coots. Now, they got the two Coots sisters here on this team, Jasmine, who are very well and highly touted players in the KVAC.
Yes, very.
So we'll get our first look here at Haley Coots today. And taking off there is Watson, and the ball tucked in between the legs of Watson. And Maylee Knox comes in all the way from third to give the old high five there to Ashley Shores. And that was one thing that I know that Joey Marcoux was excited about today, was they are not going to, or they're going to learn, they're not going to run on Ashley Shores.
Yeah, she has a cannon.
Yeah. And that was an accurate cannon, too. Couldn't have been any better. So very impressive throw from Ashley Shores. And really also, too, kind of a momentum killer, right? Like, trying to get that first runner on, get him to second quickly, and that just shut it right down.
Yeah, once you get him on there and you think you're got smooth sailings after that, and you get a
there's another
nice play. Sorry, I had to.
That's all right. That's what you're here for. Let's take a look at the replay here as you see the kind of a tough play to make because it was sinking so quickly. But Ruby Pierce over there to make the play, Jasmine.
Yeah, Ruby Pierce has really filled that role over there.
She's kind of been a consistent piece for the Bulldogs, I feel like, as a junior. As this one outside the zone, getting the start today inside the circle, Mackenzie McAvoy. And I know Mackenzie missed the whole season last year. Didn't get to see her, but quite a pitcher, I understand.
Yeah, she is.
So she's already here trying to get this strikeout, but this one outside, and not going to catch the strike zone there. Overcast clouds here today at Lawrence High School. Temperatures in the lower 50s. Slight chance of rain. There was a bit of rain showers earlier today. And this one will go right back up the middle for Regan King. So now stepping in is Addison Hawthorne, the cleanup hitter today for Nokomis. This one is popped up. It'll go out into right. Underneath it and making the catch is Melanie Thompson as the Bulldogs get the out. And that was certainly an important out there to kill that Nokomis momentum that they had going a little bit, but they can't get a run. After a half inning, it's the Warriors nothing and the Bulldogs coming up here on Epic View Studios.
Hammond Lumber Company is looking for great people to join their team. To find your place on the Hammond team, click on the careers link at hammondlumber.com.
Hannaford, your hometown grocery store, is hiring for all positions. Competitive pay, opportunity to advance, and much more. Apply online at hannaford.com and look for the job openings link. Aquarius Pools and Spa, 224 Augusta Road in Winslow. You deserve this. Northeast Truck and Refrigeration is a family-owned and operated business that was founded in 2002. We have a wide range of services, including heavy truck and trailer repair, chassis repair, refrigeration, and mobile AC, truck and trailer maintenance and trailer sales. Located at 1020 Albion Road in Unity.
And welcome back here to Lawrence High School. Greg Glynn with you here from the Huhtamaki Packaging broadcast booth. And we've got a special treat here today. Jasmine Johnson, a former Bulldog, joins us here in the booth. Jasmine playing, of course, softball and field hockey. And you know, Jasmine, as being a pliable athlete, I can't help resist myself from asking about the field hockey team when you guys won the state championship.
Oh, yeah, that was a great feeling. Being able to watch all these girls play great field hockey and be able to play with them, it was amazing.
And, of course, Maddie Niles a part of that team, and you guys really seem to have just so much chemistry with all those seniors that you had. That was really a special class.
It's like we had the same brain. We were all, like, in coordination with each other, and it was just amazing to be able to put that all together and win that championship.
Yep, an amazing season for sure. And then, obviously, you've got some good friends on this team now, obviously. I know I saw Kaylee looking up, and she was looking at the umpires, and they were going over all the assignments, and she gave you a nice little wave. So you got some still great chemistry with these players, too.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm excited to watch them play today.
Yep. Kaylee's a fun one to watch, as I like to say, game-changing speed. And as we mentioned even earlier, you know, just out in the outfield. But, you know, a key to get her on, right? You got to get her on base to let her do her thing. Pitcher today is Mia Coots, and this one lined right back up the middle by Kaylee Elkins for the base hit. And that is exactly what the Bulldogs were looking for to start this one. So Kaylee Elkins with the single to start things off here for the Bulldogs. That'll bring up Maylee Knox, a member of that field hockey team as well. What do you got on Maylee for me, Jasmine?
Maylee is a great hitter. She's a great third baseman.
That one's going to be popped up on the bunt attempt, and that one will be caught back behind the plate. Nice job there by Hallie Coots. So a short at bat there for Maylee Knox. And now that brings up the talented young sophomore, Ashley Shores. I know she was one of the freshman sensations last year. Talk to me a little bit about her.
It was definitely interesting to walk in here and see her with catcher's gear on. I was like, whoa. But she can hit, so I'm excited to see what she can do.
Yeah, I remember she hit some bombs last year for sure. And this one will be high. They'll just throw that down for good measure. With Kaylee Elkins on the base pass. Not a bad idea. And she certainly got their attention, right, Jasmine? I mean,
Yeah.
they know. They're full aware of what's out there. So Shores here stands in. And the pitch. That one is high and probably going to be kicking herself for swinging at that one. So Shores here gets ready to face the next pitch from Mia Coots. And this one is swung on and missed. So there's one down here in the bottom of the first after Knox popped up that bunt attempt trying to get Elkins over to second. Now Shores stands in. And this one's high. There goes Elkins, and she slides in safely. So the stolen base there for Kaylee Elkins, just like we were talking about, Jasmine. She's able to get over to second, now in scoring position. That does also take a little bit of pressure off Ashley Shores, I would imagine, as far as trying to get her over.
Because at this point, any hit into the outfield,
Yeah.
even pop-up could get her 60 feet closer.
So Shores digs in here. 2-2 pitch upcoming. This one is swung on and missed. That's a good pitch there from the play there of Mia Coots, who is, as we talked about coming into this one, very highly regarded and gets the strikeout on Shores. So that'll bring up Mackenzie McAvoy, the pitcher here today for the Bulldogs, with 2 outs. And that pitch is high. Oh, Elkins going to draw some attention over there. And talk to me about that, Jasmine. What's the thought process? Trying to bait a throw and maybe get one a little, off kilter?
I think what she was trying to do was gauge how Hallie was going to react in that situation, see if she's going to charge. If she was going to throw behind her, she was probably going to delayed steal. If she wasn't going to charge at all, she was probably going to delayed steal also.
Now she's got him caught up again. This time she slides in safely. And that's such a difficult decision, as you mentioned, for Hallie Coots, because she does come so far off. It's almost in that no man's land of do I throw it, do I not? And by the time you make the decision, she's already there.
Yeah, and she's so fast. She's
And now there she is at third, and strategically, in addition to that speed, now she's at third, and pretty much a base hit here could give the Bulldogs a lead. And that strike is in there on McAvoy. So the count now runs to 2-1 with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Bulldogs trying to get their first run of the day. This one is high. It seems like here Coots throwing a lot of high stuff.
she has that nasty
Rise
rise
ball, I was
yeah.
going to say. Yep. It's on full display here today. Bulldogs here in the bottom of the first, and there's that rise ball again, and just happy she got a piece of that one to run it now to full count, 3-2. So Mia Coots here, obviously pitching to her sister, quite a combination in the battery today, and this one has popped up, and that's going to get out of play. It's got to be pretty cool to have your sister behind the plate and have that chemistry,
Yeah.
I would imagine. You're a pitcher. How's your pitching going? And, have you feel like you've developed a little more since you even got up to Husson and kind of working on your game?
Yeah, I've definitely been working more. I feel like I've been able to really work on my skills and hone them in.
A little tricky play there, but that will end the inning. So we'll have more with Jasmine Johnson. We'll have the second inning coming up next. We're scoreless so far from Fairfield here on Epic View Studios.
No matter what you're craving, Dixon's has your fixins. On the Neck Road in Benton. Check out our Facebook page for our daily specials.
Sure, there's more than one way to get the job done, but sometimes there's really no comparison. With all the power and versatility you'll ever need, you'll get more done in a day with Polaris.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Follow Chase Toys Inc. on Facebook and give Josh or Brian a call today at 948-5729.
And welcome back here on Epic View Studios. Greg Glynn with you here from the Hutamaki Packaging booth as we get ready for this, of course, top of the second, where right now Nokomis, after a tough first inning, had a little bit of momentum going and then kind of ran into some trouble on some base paths. And we're joined here today in the Hutamaki Packaging broadcast booth by Jasmine Johnson, who is a former Bulldog and graduated last year, now at Husson University, playing softball and field hockey for Husson. Very impressive. As Jasmine joins us, we start the top of the second. And that one's in there for a strike. Jasmine, you obviously look back at your time here at Lawrence. Is there anybody, you think about or, played a role for you, obviously, in your high school career?
Definitely my mom and dad. They definitely took a huge spot in filling the role in the boosters, and they're always here, and they're always here to support. And even now, they're here when I don't even play on Lawrence anymore.
Yeah.
Definitely Gage. He was one of the biggest supporters because he was always here filming for me. And it was amazing to be able to watch my games over and see what I could do better.
Yeah, that's an important thing, obviously with the emergence of video, right, and having games beyond Epic View Studios, it gives you that chance to go back and look at yourself and what you did, whether it was pitching, whether it was fielding, right?
Yeah. It was nice to be able to, see what I did wrong and then be able to fix it after.
Yep. This ball's popped up. It's going to be in shallow right. Miscommunication. And the ball falls there into shallow right. And all of a sudden, Mia Coots is on board. And tough situation there. They're kind of, again, in no man's land. And, Ruby Pierce had trouble getting over there. Melanie Thompson had trouble getting over there. So Coots able to get on with the leadoff opportunity here to try and do some damage. And coming to the plate here will be Jenna Sawtell. Okay, so we got a pinch runner here for the pitcher. So that'll be Annie Neese that will come in. And this one ripped right up the middle. Elkins turns quickly, and they try to get it in. Now there's the communication, right? We talked about it over there in right, and now two sisters, kind of trying to communicate. They knew, obviously, with that runner, in Nice, that she would be probably trying to look to get another base.
Yeah, and be aggressive.
Yep, and just couldn't get it there in time. So she's able to go all the way over to third on that. And then defensive indifference is going to get Jenna Sawtell over to second. So now a chance here as the Nokomis will get one through on the left side, and they score the first run of the game as Nice comes across to score. And now it is a 1-0 lead for Nokomis. And not out of the inning yet here with the runners at first and third. So that'll bring up Delaney Randlett and takes the first pitch in high. And again, defensive indifference will get King over to second. And now McAvoy here with a 1-0 count Already down 1-0. Bulldogs don't want to go deeper into a hole here. This is, I think, an important bat, Jasmine, to try and make sure that this doesn't get out of hand here, especially with nobody out.
Yeah, no outs. Runners on second and third. It's going to be tough.
Plus, this is also the bottom part of the lineup, so you don't really want to let this thing get out of control here, because then you got to go back to the top.
Yeah.
Yep. So standing in here is Delaney Randlett, the center fielder today for Nokomis. I'm going to also talk to you about signals and signs and the wristbands that a lot of these teams are using here in a minute. I know that they become extremely popular. As this one is in there, that's going to be a strike. So strike. Oh, no. Oh, that's strike. It's a strike. So that'll be 3-2 here. A little bit of confusion. So 2 balls, 2 strikes on Randlett. McAvoy gets a sign and delivers. That one is high. So that'll run the count full here. 3-2. 1-0 the lead right now for Nokomis. They've scored earlier in this inning. Looking to add to it here. McAvoy's pitch. That one is in there for a strike. Strike 3. Great pitch there, Jasmine.
Yeah, hit that outside corner.
Yeah, that was a really nice pitch from McAvoy. And just like that, now there's 1 out. Courtney Hughes will come to the plate in a big spot here with 1 down. A pitch here from McAvoy. That one is swung on and missed. So an early strike there to Hughes. Designated player today. Kirsten Condon is the flex player. And this one is fouled back. So should she reach here, that would go back to the top of the lineup, and we would see Mackenzie Watson again. So McAvoy's pitch in there for a strike. Strike number 3, and another great strikeout for McAvoy, Jasmine.
That was an important strikeout.
Yeah. Yeah, because they're not able to do any damage there. And now they've got the 2 outs, and there's still 2 runners on. Now that brings up Mackenzie Watson. Back to the top of the lineup for Nokomis. This one is popped up. And calling for it is Pearson. She makes the catch for the Bulldogs. They get out of the inning. They do allow a run, but it could have been a lot worse. We'll go to the bottom of the second when we come back here on Epic View Studios.
Yeah. Whether you're working hard in school or working hard at the gym, you need a snack that works for you. I'm proud to be a brand ambassador for Ignite Bars. Their keto-friendly protein bars are great on the way to practice or before class. You can visit ignitebars.com and use discount code ALYSSAB10, that's ALYSSAB10 at checkout, and save 10%. Don't get hungry, get ignited.
I'm Greg Glynn, Athlete Brand Advisor and CEO of Pliable. Are you tired of sending out emails to coaches and never hearing back? One key is sending an athlete recruiting video with your email. Here's how you can learn how to get yours. Visit pliablemarketing.com, take a look at all the athlete recruiting video options, see a sample video, plus frequently asked questions. All you have to do is visit pliablemarketing.com. Let's beat your competition and create your athlete recruiting video today. And welcome back here on Epic View Studios. Greg Glynn with you here from the Huhtamaki Packaging broadcast booth in Fairfield here at Lawrence High School this afternoon, joined by our special guest, Jasmine Johnson, who certainly had a big impact on the Bulldogs team when she played for them throughout her career, including last year, part of the senior class that graduated. She's now playing up at Husson and has joined us for the last inning and a half, hoping to bring them some luck here in the bottom of the second. As we start off, the leadoff hitter here to start the bottom of the second will be Ruby Pierce. Pierce playing second base, as we talked about earlier. She's been an important piece of the puzzle for the Bulldogs as she comes to the plate here to lead things off here in the bottom of the second. This one gets away from pitcher Coots, and she's grabbing her knee. They're going to want to take a look at that. Oh, she threw it into her legs, she was explaining. Okay. You hate to see anything happen there when you have a pitch like that, but she was glad to see that it was just a minor miscue there, not a tweak or a, tear, because that can be really dangerous. But she is one of the best pitchers, obviously, in the KVAC, and we'll try and get back on track here. She'll have to deal with Natalie Pelletier. Yeah, this one swung on and missed. So, Jasmine, also want to talk about being a pliable athlete. We talk about pliable athletes all the time here on Epic View Studios. You obviously are one of the 35 across the country, and the opportunity obviously now with name, image, and likeness. And just talk to me about being a pliable athlete and kind of what it means to you and some of the opportunities that you're looking forward to.
Being a pliable athlete, what it means to me is it's like a community, honestly. And with all these other pliable athletes I'm able to talk to and stuff, and also with the brand deals and stuff, I feel like it's not always about that, though. It's about getting my brand out there, my personal brand, and I just enjoy being a part of it.
Yeah, and I know you want to talk, I think, too, about what you want to do in your career. I know it can change a few different times, but I know you've got a pretty good mindset on what you want to do.
Yeah, I'd like to get my real estate license and then move into flipping houses. So my brand is very important to me.
I was going to say, real estate and obviously house hunters. You see the shows now with everybody flipping houses. And as you grow your network, right, to get into that industry, having people know about you, connections to your community, very important.
Yeah.
So I think that's a great reason, and I think it's one of the reasons why you make a great pliable athlete is you understand the networking piece. There's as we talk about all the time, and there's a strikeout there to Leah Tibbetts, but there's all kinds of different pliable athletes who are focused on different things. And I know that you're kind of career-oriented, and obviously some of them are really focused on the nil stuff. Others are focused on the networking. Some are focused on building their brand. Some are focused on trying to play, Division I. So everybody's kind of doing something different. Some are trying to cure cancer. I mean, there's so many things, and I know you've seen obviously some of the work that Hannah Dukeman and Emma Eubank have done. Speaking of softball, with the cleats that they had to cure cancer.
Yeah, I love being able to see that and see that they're using their brand for something that they want to advocate for. And it's very impressive that they've brought it this far. Yeah,
they were just featured, and they just won an award, the Heart of a Cardinal, from Ball State University. They raised over $4,500 for cancer research, as Jasmine alluded to. And obviously a sport like softball, I feel like it's one of the most energetic and tight-knit, kind of sports out there.
Yeah, it is, because I feel like you're in the dugout and you're just cheering and cheering and cheering. Other sports, it's not always like that.
No, it's not. Well, we've certainly enjoyed having you up here. I want you to enjoy the rest of this softball game. Watch some of your friends and cheer on those Bulldogs. We'll try and see if we can't get a come-from-behind win here today. Thanks again, Jasmine.
Thank you for having me.
Awesome. That is Jasmine Johnson, pliable athlete and former Lawrence Bulldog. We'll come back with more here on Epic View Studios.
Your business to an epic level? Place your business ad here on this live broadcast. Contact the staff at Epic View Studios for a custom marketing plan that will directly market your business to our local community. We have a variety of budget-friendly plans that will fit your needs. Email the staff at Epic View Studios today at epicview@yahoo.com.
Grab Start life by the bars and see how far you can go. Introducing Polaris Sportsman with Ride Command. Smart tech that displays your location and keeps track of friends even without cell service, so you can explore more of the great outdoors. Polaris, think outside.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Follow Chase Toys Inc. on Facebook and give Josh or Brian a call today at 948-5729.
And welcome back here to the Hutamaki Packaging Broadcast booth. Greg Glynn with you, and want to thank Jasmine Johnson again for being up here in the booth and really great insight on some of these Bulldogs. Enjoyed having her here and obviously doing very well at Husson. As we start the top of the third, that one is ripped into right center, and on board is Hallie Coots. As we start this top of the third, I'll bring up Reagan King as she comes to the plate. Reagan in the first, able to reach. And that one now going to be a rundown here. They tried to at least get into one as Coots was sneaking off the bag there. A little too far for Ashley Shore's liking. And there goes another opportunity as this one gets away, and Coots slides in safely this time on the stolen base. And Reagan King now will have a chance with the runner here in scoring position to try and add to this Nokomis lead. 1-0 here in the top of the third. McAvoy leans in, gets the sign, and delivers the 1-1 pitch. This one is swung on and back to the backstop. That'll run the count here to 1-2. Reagan King stands in. The 1-2 pitch upcoming here from McAvoy. This one is swung on and got a piece of it. Hanging tough. Today's game being brought to you by Hutamaki and Waterville, now hiring, looking for a new job or seasonal work starting at $21.87 an hour. Join Hutamaki, a company that prides itself in food safety and convenience. Start your career with great benefits in a company that cares about its people and sustainability. Hutamaki Inc., the makers of Chinette. Bring your family back to our family. For more information, visit hutamaki.com. This one's a long drive out to center, and unable to make the catch there is Elkins. It goes up against the wall. The chance here to score, and Knox can't make the play at third. It rolls to the wall. And just like that, Nokomis able to pad their lead. That was a big hit there by King all the way back to the wall and able to get all the way over to third on the throw that came in as Coots scores and makes it 2-0. This one is ripped out to center over the head of Elkins. She'll have to run to the wall to get it. Scoring here is King. Hustling into second is Hawthorne. And all of a sudden, it's 3-0 for Nokomis. That's a big blast there. That's two pretty strong rips right into center field. That time a double for Hawthorne. She reaches here, and all of a sudden we're in the top of the third, and it's 3-0. And Nokomis with a runner on second and nobody out. It's trouble right now for the Bulldogs. They've been able to get out a few of these situations earlier today. They're going to have to try and do it again here. This one popped up and out of play. Pliable Marketing helps high school, college, and professional athletes build their athlete brand. If you want to play college sports, you need a recruiting video to send to coaches. If you're a sophomore, junior, or senior, don't wait until it's too late. Get ahead of your competition. Create your athlete recruiting video now. Pliable loves helping Maine athletes, including the one you just heard here, Jasmine Johnson. Learn more at pliablemarketing.com or call 1-707-PLIABLE. There's a great play as another base knock for Nokomis, but the key there was that J.C. Elkins was able to keep it in the infield and not let Nokomis get over to third. Hawthorne had her certainly sights set on that as Coots able to get to first on that, but instead she will have a pinch runner again as Annie Neese will run for her again, just like she did in the second. So now here's a chance for Jenna Sawtell. She reached on a single in the second and looking to try and do some more damage here. That one's in there for a strike. Count goes to 1-1. Here's the pitch. This one is up high for a ball. Of course, talking with Jasmine Johnson, who we mentioned, a pliable athlete, but you think about how many Bulldogs, have been pliable athletes, and started with, Kaylin Bork, who was here when she was at Lawrence, and then, of course, transferred to Kents Hill. Now a tremendous hockey player and looking to play, obviously, college hockey. And then her sister, Alyssa Bork, who, as we've talked about many times, was part of the track and field team now at the University of Vermont, doing very well. And then, of course, Maddie Niles, who continues her success with the field hockey team. And then Jasmine Johnson, who we just heard from. Again, a lot of Lawrence alumni, jumping on board. And great to see these Maine athletes doing so well. Today's game also brought to you by Dr. Anna Froman, a naturopathic specialist located in Benton. If you're not getting the results you need with your current PCP, call Dr. Anna Froman, now accepting new patients. Call 544-6786 today. This one ripped through short. It gets through the legs of Elkins all the way to the wall. Here's a chance now coming around third. It'll be a chance for Hawthorne to score. She does, and it'll be a base-clearing double there for Sawtell. And now Nokomis able to add to their lead. And all of a sudden, it is 5-0. And this one is outside and low. So, Sydney King standing in with the runner on second in Sawtell, who just had a base-clearing double. Now she'll try and score herself, as then she'll be held up there at third, and another base hit there for King. That's her second of the day. And that's going to bring Joey Marcoux out to the circle to chat things over here with Delaney Randlett coming up to the plate. And now all of a sudden, runners at first and third, and the Bulldogs here in a bit of trouble. As we said, they've been able to get out of it earlier, but now all of a sudden things have started to go a little sideways for the Bulldogs, and they've got to try and get an out here. They don't have anybody out yet here in the bottom of the second. Today's game being brought to you by Dirigo Veterinary Care, intimate caring and the most advanced equipment available in veterinary care, or what you'll experience at Dirigo Veterinary Care. Dr. Matt Townsend and the team strive to build lasting relationship with you and your pet. Dirigo Veterinary Care, 14 Commons Drive in Waterville, next to Starbucks, or online at dirigovet.com. So we start back up again after the meeting at the circle, and Randlett at the plate. Nobody out here in the top of the third, and all of a sudden, nice play there by McAvoy. They'll come home with it, and they can't get the tag in time, and they'll score the run as Sawtell slides in safely and able to make it 6-0 here in the top of the third. So, Ranlet there. Thrown out, but not before they get that run that adds to the lead. It's only one out here in the top of the third. Courtney Hughes, the batter right now. Designated player for Nokomis, and the runner on third and Sydney King. And this one is popped up back and out of play. Creative little cheer they've got there as they are encouraging the ball to go that way. So, Courtney Hughes will try and do that on an 0-2 pitch here with one out. This one goes to first, played there, and touching the bag is Tibbetts, but Nokomis will score. Another run. Sydney King crosses the plate. Makes it 7-0. Good play there by Tibbetts at first to just get the out. So here we are in the top of the third. And right now, Bulldogs looking to try and get out of this inning. This one's popped up to right, and a nice catch there in right field by Mel Thompson. So the Bulldogs are able to get this one to go to the bottom of the third, but not before. It's a 7-0 lead for Nokomis when we come back here on Epic View Studios.
CrossFit 137 is where everyday people can do constantly varied functional movements at high intensity. The workout is set to the person's current fitness level, which includes no fitness experience at all. Our philosophy is progress, not perfection. Our community is all-inclusive, always supportive, and we have lots of fun. Stop by CrossFit 137 at 295 Kennedy Memorial Drive in Waterville or call 680-6785. Today's game is sponsored by NEL Analytical, located at 227 China Road in Winslow, Maine's largest laboratory services provider. NEL Analytical offers complete laboratory services including water, environmental testing, and analysis in chemistry and microbiology, as well as custom and standard media manufacturing services. Call NEL Analytical today for all of your testing needs at 873-7711.
Hammond Lumber Company has been a trusted partner of professional contractors, do-it-yourselfers, and homeowners for generations. It's the level of trust that Hammond Lumber has earned by providing an extensive selection of products and materials from industry-leading suppliers, with guidance and support through every stage of any project, including delivery of materials throughout Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company is, has been, and will always be your building project partner.
And welcome back here on Epic View Studios. Greg Glynn with you here from the Huhtamaki Packaging broadcast booth. Jeremiah Johnson helping me out with Game Changer, the father of Jasmine Johnson. And now we got Game Changer going, so that's going to be great. If you haven't heard of Game Changer, obviously keeps track of the stats and information. And, big shout out to the Johnson family. As Jasmine mentioned, her parents are very much active still, even though she's not playing for this team. But Heather and Jeremiah, obviously, her parents helping out, and her mom did the introductions today, does it with such great energy. And I just think it's such a great testament to, the type of family that the Johnsons are, and really actively involved, and obviously Gage are a part of that too. So just think you guys deserve a lot of credit for what you do. So here we go now to the bottom of the third. And right now they could use the hitting of Jasmine Johnson, because Bulldogs having some trouble here getting some runs as J.C. Elkins is retired looking. And now it's going to bring up the top of the lineup. Kaylee Elkins will come to the plate. See if they can get something going here with the leadoff hitter. Reached earlier and then stole a base. Got the attention of Nokomis for sure when she was on the base pass. She's trying to get there here, and that was a deflection off her bat that's going to lead to that strike. So here we are in the bottom of the third. Bulldogs down 7-0. Looking to try and get some offense going. This one is fouled out of play down the left field line. So 2 strikes here early on Elkins. Coots gets the sign from her sister behind the plate. And the pitch is high for a ball. So the count now 1-2. Elkins awaits the pitch from Coots. This one is swung on and popped up. It's into left center, falling and into the hole where 3 players run into each other. And Elkins is in at second. And taking the worst of that collision was Delaney Ranlett. And 4 players converged on the ball. Ranlett, the center fielder, came in to try and make a play on it. It looked like she hit her head on one of the side of the player's legs as they converged on the ball. Let's take a look at that replay. Brought to you here by Dirigo Veterinary. Look at that. 3 players all colliding as that ball just fell in the worst spots for the Warriors, and unable to make the catch, obviously. And Elkins, taking full advantage, ran all the way around to second. Well, no one was there. So all of a sudden, that's going to bring Maylee Knox to the plate here to try and do some damage. Replay brought to you by Dirigo Veterinary Care, intimate caring and the most advanced equipment available in veterinary care. What you'll experience at Dirigo Veterinary Care, Dr. Matt Townsend and the team strive to build lasting relationships with you and your pet. Dirigo Veterinary Care, 14 Commons Drive in Waterville next to Starbucks, or online at dirigovet.com. So here's Maylee Knox with Elkins out at second. There is one out here, and here comes Elkins over to third quickly, takes a turn, and will make her way over to third. Knox, who popped out earlier on an attempted bunt. Has to deal with an upcoming pitch here from Mia Coots. And the pitch. That one's in there for a strike. So 7-0 the lead here for Nokomis, but the Bulldogs threatening. This pitch is up there and in there for a strike as Knox went around on that one. So the count now 1-2 here to Knox. In the bottom of the third. The pitch upcoming from Mia Coots. That one is in there for a strike. Strike number 3, a strikeout here of Knox. That is the fourth strikeout of the day for Coots. And that's going to bring up Ashley Shore. She struck out earlier today. And now with 2 outs comes to the plate here in the 3rd. That one's in there for a strike. Coots gets a sign and delivers the 0-1 pitch with 2 down. That one's in there for a strike, and Elkins causing problems over at 3rd. And she'll slide smoothly back over to the bag. She's certainly causing problems out there. If anything, distracting the tandem of the 2 Coots sisters. She's got their attention, that's for sure. Shore stands in, and that one is outside and high. Elkins gonna bait Coots back to the bag again. They're having some fun out there today. And I mean, it's really the right play. When you think about it, if you're, Hallie Coots, you just got to run her back. She can't go anywhere unless you throw that ball and someone doesn't catch it. There's a swing and a miss for Ashley Shores, and that will end the inning. Just listening to some of that chatter down there as Mia Coots comes over and has something to say with Kaylee Elkins with a smile on her face. So, 7-0. We go to the 4th when we come back here on Epic View Studios.
Kennebec Valley Community College has trained the people of Maine to enter high-demand, well-paying jobs. KVCC's cutting-edge technology and state-of-the-art facilities ensure that our graduates are some of the most sought after in Maine. With our already low tuition and the free community college program for recent graduates, KVCC students join the workforce with little to no student loan debt. For more information, please visit us online at kvcc.me.edu or call 453-5822. North Country Car Wash and Laundromat is conveniently located at 10 Skowhegan Road in Fairfield. Our touchless automatic car wash is now available. We use the latest technology to provide a thorough and efficient cleaning of your vehicle. Discount packages now available. Come visit us today and give your car the love it deserves. We're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
And welcome back here on Epic View Studios. Greg Glynn with you here from the Hutamaki Packaging broadcast booth. Today's game being brought to you by the professionals at Family First Funeral Homes, which include Laundry Brothers in Fairfield and Wheeler's Funeral Home in Oakland. They'll help you celebrate the lives of loved ones with dignity, respect, and compassion. To learn more, visit them online at laundrybrothers.com. So, Hallie Coots will come to the bat here in the top of the 4th. It'll be the 2, 3, and 4 hitters for the Warriors, Coots, King, and Hawthorne to start things off here. Coots awaits the 0-1 pitch. That one is in there for a strike from McAvoy. So the count goes to 0-2. Bulldogs on the season 1-2 coming into this one. In 4th place in KVAC Class B North. This ball gets away on the throw across. It'll go all the way up against the wall. And putting it back in is Tibbetts, but not before. It's Coots all the way over to second, sliding in safely. So the error there on the throw cost the Bulldogs, and now we're going to get another situation here where we'll see the pinch runner employed. So coming in to run is Jaden Ireland, as this one is popped up. And Shores won't be able to get to that one behind the fence. So Reagan King stands in after fouling that first one off. The 0-1 is popped up. This one should be playable. Shore is able to make the catch. Nice job there by Ashley Shores. Take a look at that on the Dirigo Veterinary Instant Replay. She goes over right by the dugout. Tough little area there where you got the opening in the fence and then the start of the dugout. And she's able to make the catch. Great job there by Ashley Shores. So Addison Hawthorne will come to the plate. Still a runner out there in scoring position as Hallie Coots stands at second base. Addison Hawthorne popped up to right and had a double earlier today. This one smashed through the hole there at short, and all of a sudden, putting on the brakes quickly was Jaden Ireland. Had thoughts of maybe trying to score on that play. And with one out, the hit there by Hawthorne will make it runners at the corners. And Mia Coots will come to the plate for Nokomis, and a chance to try and do some damage here. Batting in the 5-hole today. This one is low and inside. So Mia Coots awaits the pitch upcoming here in the 0-1 from McAvoy. And a little dribbler there off the leg of Coots. Coots trying to help her own cause. The pitcher today for Nokomis. This one, a dribbler to short, and they're going to come home with it, and Shores can't get the tag down in time, and able to cross the plate and get the run is Ireland. And now Nokomis with an 8-0 lead. And Hawthorne on that play, able to get all the way over to third. Now we've got a timeout here as they'll get a pinch runner in there for Coots. And again, as we saw earlier, that'll be Neese that's running. So Coots today, very successful. She scored 2 runs, and she gets another hit here. Been on base 3 times. That'll bring up Jenna Sawtell. This one down the third base line. It'll be a fair ball. Oh, it hit the runner on the third base? Oh, she left early. Okay, so it's tough to see there what had happened. It was going to be a fair ball, but the runner had left early. And no pitch on that play. So Annie Neese ends up leaving early, that then leads to that second out. This ball's popped up and out of play. So now with 2 outs and an 0-1 pitch there that does not find the strike zone, Jenna Sawtell trying to work some magic here in the 4th. They lead 8-0. 1-1 pitch upcoming here. Sydney King is on deck. This one lasered out into right. That'll get all the way toward the wall. Cutting it off there before it does is Elkins. She throws it into second. And just like that, scoring on the play is Hawthorne. And the Bulldogs unable to get that ball in time, and it ends up being a double for Sawtell. That was a blast. That one was a liner that nearly got to the wall before Elkins came over with her speed to cut it off. And so that'll bring up Sydney King to the plate. She has reached already twice, both of them base hits. And able to get out to second in the second inning on defensive indifference. And then she scored a run in the third. Right fielder today for the Warriors. They lead 9-0. They've got another runner out on second base here as this one is ripped back. That's Sawtell out at second. And causes some commotion on the third base side there after that foul ball. Tough to see down there, but I think some concern over a spectator, so. So it's a 9-0 lead here as Nokomis tries to add another run, and they are going to get the out there at the plate. Well, 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, Short is trying to tag her out. I think she hit it. And so what ends up happening here is they're able to get Sawtell over to third on that. And King now going to stand in and face the 1-2 pitch with 2 outs. That one's in there for a strike, a no-doubter on that one. The strikeout will end the inning. The Bulldogs will come to bat down 9-0 here in the bottom of the 4th when we come back on Epic View Studios.
Hydration for today's athlete. Recover 180 Sports Drink improves performance and recovery before, during, and after training. Low-calorie, rapid rehydration, and it's certified USDA organic. That's what sets Recover 180 apart from the crowded sports drink category. Learn more at drinkrecover.com. Recover 180, proudly distributed by Valley Beverage. If you own a local Maine business, this message is for you. Scan the QR code now for your chance to win $1,000 in free advertising from Epic View Studios, the leader in local live streaming. Just scan the code with your camera app on your smartphone and fill in the information. Good luck and thanks for watching from Epic View Studios.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Looking for a new job or seasonal work? Hutamaki in Waterville is now hiring, starting at $21.87 per hour. Join Hutamaki, a company that prides itself in food safety and convenience. Start your career with our newly enhanced benefits package. Hutamaki is a company that cares about its people and sustainability. Hutamaki Incorporated are the makers of Chinet. Bring your family to ours and join the Hutamaki team. For more information, visit hutamaki.com or scan the QR code below.
again. Welcome back here on Epic View Studios. Greg Glynn with you here from the Huhtamaki Packaging broadcast booth. 9-0 the lead right now for Nokomis. The Bulldogs going to try and come back in this one as they have the 4, 5, and 6 hitters coming up. Mackenzie McAvoy will lead things off here in the bottom of the 4th. Pitching today for the Bulldogs. Mia Coots in the circle today, done very well for Nokomis. This one is popped up. That's going to get out of play. Here comes Coots to deliver the 1-1 pitch. McAvoy swinging on this one. That one's going to get over toward the dugout and off the top of the dugout and out of play. McAvoy will wipe her bat down after certainly some rain earlier. We're lucky to sneak this one in today. Hannaford is hiring for all positions and offers flexible schedules for those leading an active life. Applying is easy. Just go to hannaford.com and apply today. Today's game also brought to you by the professionals at Family First Funeral Homes, which include Vayu and Reddington in Waterville and Smart and Edwards in Skowhegan. They'll help your family celebrate the lives of loved ones with dignity, respect, and compassion. To learn more, visit them online at vayufuneralhome.com. So McAvoy stands in, gets ready to face the 2-2 pitch upcoming here from Coots. This one is popped up to right. It's curling toward the line, unable to make the catch. There is King as the ball falls in, and McAvoy on second, and she's fired up about it as they get their leadoff batter on, and that could be big for the Bulldogs as they try and come back in this one. So there will be a courtesy runner here for the Bulldogs. Leah Gallant will come in and run. So Gallant will be the runner, and she's out at second. Pierce, the batter, at the plate. And again, it's a 9-0 lead, and certainly the Bulldogs want to avoid the run rule, so really important that they try and get some runs here as this one goes inside and low. Ruby Pierce playing second base today for the Bulldogs. Awaits the 1-0 pitch coming here. That one is low. Wind picking up a bit here in Fairfield, blowing in from right to left. This one is popped up back toward the flagpole and out of play. Pierce, the right-handed hitter, ready to face the 1-2 pitch upcoming from Coots. As we talked about, the battery today includes two sisters, Hallie Coots catching, and Mia Coots pitching. This one is lasered over toward the dugout and out of play. Sisters communicating there over the signs. Mia Coots, I think, asking her to extend her fingers a little bit more. It's also the kind of daylight right now where it kind of becomes hard to see things, and I think she's looking for some help there. They don't have lights here at Lawrence, but would be a good addition, especially as we get into some of these games like this. They have them, of course, for the football field and also lacrosse and soccer fields, but usually not overcast clouds or getting close to darkness. Really today it's more just dark clouds that have come over, and we're just fortunate to sneak this one in. do a great job hosting us here at Lawrence. And enjoy the broadcasting viewpoint. I want to thank Dave Packard and the athletic department here at Lawrence for their hospitality during many of our broadcasts for Epic View Studios. As this one is popped up, and it'll go to second this time. And able to make the catch there is Reagan King. So Pierce is retired. And that's going to bring up Natalie Pelletier. Still the runner out at second in Gallant. One down here in the bottom of the fourth. Bulldogs trying to find their way back into this one. Coots positioning her infielders. Pelletier stands in. The first pitch here from Coots. That one is inside for a ball. With us earlier, Jasmine Johnson joining us as she came up to the booth and able to really give us some good insight on some of these Bulldogs players after playing for Lawrence over 4 seasons, finishing up her senior year last year. Now up at Husson, where she is doing quite well as a freshman. As we said, she plays not only on the softball team, but also the field hockey team. Had a terrific field hockey career here at Lawrence. Right now trying to cheer on some of her former teammates as this one is in there for a strike. Wind definitely picking up now. You can even hear it in the microphone. As this pitch here comes from Coates, that one is high. Weren't expecting any rain here the rest of the way today, although it's drizzled a little bit throughout the game. As we said early on in the springtime, the athletic departments want to get these games in. You might not have time as you get toward the later part of the season, so it's going to be a walk there for Pelletier. So she's on board here, and that'll bring up Leah Tibbetts. So Tibbetts stands in with one out here in the bottom of the fourth, and the Bulldogs threatening. They've got runners at first and second. And that one's in there for a strike. Coots looks in to get the sign and deliver the 0-1 pitch. That one is in there for a strike. So the count quickly now on Tibbetts to 0-2. Thompson is on deck. This one swung on and missed. A strikeout there for Coates. And that'll be the 5th strikeout of the day today for Coates. And that's going to bring up Mel Thompson. That one swung on and missed. Melanie Thompson here looking to try and help out the cause. There's 2 outs, though, here in the bottom of the fourth. That one's high. The rise ball gets away there from Coots and now brings the count to 1-1. And the pitch. That one's in there for a strike on the swing by Thompson. Now 2 strikes. 1-2 the count with 2 down here in the bottom of the fourth. The pitch from Coates, that's in there for a strike. Strike 3. It ends the inning on a K, and that is the 6th of the day there for Coots. When we come back, we'll have the top of the 5th, 9-0 Nokomis here on Epic View Studios.
Stop. 74 Western Avenue in Fairfield. Your one-stop shop for gas, food, beverages, and lottery tickets. Scan the QR code now for your chance to win a $20 gift card at Dow's.
Hammond Lumber Company has been a trusted partner of professional contractors, do-it-yourselfers, and homeowners for generations. It's the level of trust that Hammond Lumber has earned by providing an extensive selection of products and materials from industry-leading suppliers with guidance and support through every stage of any project, including delivery of materials throughout Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company is, has been, and will always be your building project partner.
Naturopathic medicine is a well-established system of medicine that works to achieve optimal health by striving to identify underlying causes of illness to help the body heal itself. A whole-body approach is taken to diagnose, prevent, and treat both acute and chronic conditions. A naturopathic doctor is a licensed specialist who works with patients to remove obstacles to their health, stimulate self-healing, strengthen weakened systems, use natural substances to restore, and prescribe pharmaceuticals as needed. Modalities used as treatment include therapeutic nutrition, stress management and education, vitamin and mineral supplementation, botanical medicine, and other dietary supplements. Each plan is individual as the doctor and patient work together to create their treatment plans. Conditions commonly treated include allergy.
And welcome back here on Epic View Studios. Greg Glenn with you here from the Huhtamaki Packaging broadcast booth. 9-0 the lead here for Nokomis. We'll have a few roster changes here for both teams. And now the opportunity here for Nokomis to try and get some fresh faces into the game. So coming to bat here to lead things off for Nokomis will be Haley Getchell, fresh into the game. Takes a look there at strike one. So the count now 0-2. And that one is swung on and missed. A strikeout there for McAvoy. And a good way to lead off this top of the fifth for the Bulldogs, who are trying to avoid the run rule here. It's 9-0 right now. Can certainly hang around here and try and do some damage in the bottom half of the inning. Leah Tasker will come to the plate here, fresh into the game. She looks to try and factor in on the score sheet here today. McAvoy gets ready to deliver the 0-1 pitch. This one is swung on and missed. And now it's going to be a chance here for McAvoy. Try and get another strikeout. As this one, the off-speed stuff in there for a strike, and she gets Tasker looking. And it is certainly a windy afternoon here in Fairfield. Yep, so then another substitution here. This will be Abby Karen coming into the game. She's going to replace Mackenzie Watson. Hallie Coots is on deck. Abby Karen is a junior. And she gets ready to face the first pitch from McAvoy. This one is inside for a ball. Bulldogs on the season 1-2 after a 5-1 win in their last game against Coney. It's a really solid performance by the Bulldogs. When I talked with Joey Marcoux before the game today, he talked about Mackenzie McAvoy having a home run in that game. And he said last year the team might have got down 1-0 like they did in that game and kind of would have got frustrated, but this bunch of Bulldogs hung around and faced the adversity well and ended up coming back in that game. They allowed the first run of the game, and then they scored 5 unanswered to win the game 5-1. This one, a dribbler back to the mound. McAvoy scoops it up, throws to first, and they're able to get, again, out of the inning and keep it a 9-0 game. They'll come to bat here in the bottom of the 5th when we come back here on Epic View Studios.
Chronic pain, sleep complaints, thyroid conditions, and hypertension. Contact Dr. Anna Froman in Benton and now in Brunswick, Maine to make your next appointment. 207-544-6786.
Hammond Lumber Company is looking for great people to join their team. To find your place on the Hammond team, click on the careers link at hammondlumber.com.
Hannaford, your hometown grocery store, is hiring for all positions. Competitive pay, opportunity to advance, and much more. Apply online at hannaford.com and look for the job openings link. Aquarius Pools and Spa, 224 Augusta Road in Winslow. You deserve this. A family-owned and operated business that was founded in 2002. We have a wide range of services, including heavy truck and trailer repair, chassis repair, refrigeration, and mobile AC, truck and trailer maintenance and trailer sales. Located at 1020 Albion Road in Unity.
And welcome back here on Epic View Studios. Greg Glenn with you here from the Huhtamaki Packaging broadcast booth as the Nokomis Warriors lead the Lawrence Bulldogs 9-0 as we go to the bottom of the 5th. And as we talked about here, the Coots sisters, the battery today, and Mia Coots having herself a day. 5 strikeouts today so far, as this one comes in there for a strike as she starts off the bottom of the 5th. She'll deal here with play for the Bulldogs, which has been, you know, they've had their chances in this game, but they just haven't been able to break through as Leah Gallant takes a look there at another strike. Gallant into the game, replacing Elkins in the lineup, J.C. Elkins that is. She takes a look here at a 1-2 pitch upcoming from Coots. That one is in there for a strike. Strike 3. And the Coots sisters celebrate with a celebratory handshake as they get the strikeout. That'll bring up Kaylee Elkins to the plate. She singled earlier and then caused all kinds of havoc on the base pass. She's done that twice here today. Did not score, though. She is the only one who's been able to get over to third. That one is in there for a strike. She's been having fun out there today with the Coots sisters. Obviously, they're very much familiar with each other. A lot of travel ball that these teams play during the offseason. This one sent way out to left center. That's going to bounce up against the wall. Elkins will come into second standing with a double. Well, a great piece of hitting there by Kaylee Elkins as she gets the double. And, man, she really rocketed that one out to left center. And now she'll have a chance to try and score here from scoring position. In a 9-0 game, Maylene Knox will come to bat, looking to try and help out her fellow senior out there at second. These two are, as we've dubbed it this year, the Kaylee and Maylee show. They're the only 2 seniors, and they're in charge here, and they got a chance to try and get the first run here today. This one popped up down the right field line. It'll be a foul ball. So now they'll get a fresh softball as Millie Knox gets ready for an 0-1 count. With one out here in the bottom of the fifth. Bulldogs down 9-0. As we said, they just haven't been able to get the runs that they needed here today. They've had a few runners on in each inning. And now a chance here with, there's a chance for Elkins taking off. That ball gets out into the left. Elkins going to try and score. She slides in safely, and the Bulldogs have their first run. Well, that's what Kaylee Elkins will do on the base pass as she tried to steal third, caused a problem. Ball went out into left, and then she ends up scoring on the miscue. And the Bulldogs now with an 8-run deficit, and the base is clear. This one comes in high. Talked about the wind, definitely a factor out there for the players as well. You can see Coots and her ribbons in her hair blowing all over the place as this one comes in there for a ball. Many of the Nokomis players with the sunflowers in the back of their visors, and it's kind of a theme they've got going on as a team. Not a lot of sun here today. Full count upcoming here for Millie Knox as she awaits the pitch from Coates. Yeah, looks like they've got an issue with that ball in particular. On that ball, so she'll get a fresh one. So 9-1 here, the lead for Nokomis. Millie Knox looking to try and change that. As this one comes in high, she draws herself a walk. So the Bulldogs here in the fifth looking to try and make some magic happen after Elkins has already scored. And now coming to the plate will be Ashley Shores. That one gets away from Coots, the catcher. And Knox able to get all the way over to second. That pass ball, Knox able to get into scoring position, and Shores who can do some damage at the plate now. She's batted in the 3 spot today. McAvoy due up next. See what they can do here. They're not out of this game. This one swung on and missed. They're going to need something here, though. They certainly are down 8 runs and are going to need at least 3 tries to try and come back in this one to be able to get that done. Is howling out there right now. And that's a swing and a miss for Shores. She may have to go opposite field here. She gets some help from the wind. It's blowing directly out to left. You know she can put one out there. The 1-2 pitch upcoming here from Coots. That one gets away, and there goes Knox over to third. Now Shores here is in a really good position where she can try and knock in Knox and try and make it 9-2. 2-2 the pitch here upcoming from Coots. Mia Coots stands in the circle. Shores at the plate. The talented sophomore for the Bulldogs. Awaits the pitch. This one is swung on and popped up. It's going to get back and out of play. No one will get their hands on that one. So now the 2-2 pitch here with one out. Swung on and missed, and Shores goes down by way of the K. Eight strikeouts today for Mick Hoots. Next Bulldog up is Mackenzie McAvoy. And a really nice double earlier today. Would love to try and get something here with Knox over at third. This one is going to get knocked out of foul territory and out of play. So 2 down here in the bottom of the 5th. Bulldogs trying to get something going. McAvoy here awaits the pitch. It's inside. And that'll run the count now to 1-1. Epic View Studios has sponsorship space available for this broadcast. If you're looking to attract more customers, hire employees, or create awareness for your business, we can help. There are thousands of viewers just like you who watch sports here on Epic View Studios. Get your ad on TV. Call Brian at 207-631-8870 or email epicview@yahoo.com. The pitch from Coates. That one's in there for a strike. Runs the count now to 1-2. Today's game also brought to you by Ignite Bars, keto-friendly protein bar, perfect for athletes on the go, whether it's before practice or on the way to class. Grab an Ignite Bar. The bars are used by high school and college athletes, including Maddie Niles and Alyssa Bork. Right now, you can use the promo code AlyssaB10 to save 10% on your order. Don't get hungry. Get ignited. Visit ignitebars.com. The 1-2 pitch. That one's in there for a strike, and that will end the at-bat for McAvoy. It'll also end the inning as we go to the top of the 6th, 9-1 Nokomis, when we come back on Epic View Studios.
No matter what you're craving, Dixon's has your fixins. On the Neck Road in Benton. Check out our Facebook page for our daily specials.
Sure, there's more than one way to get the job done. But sometimes, there's really no comparison. With all the power and versatility you'll ever need, you'll get more done in a day with Polaris.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity. Your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Follow Chase Toys Inc. on Facebook and give Josh or Brian a call today at 948-5729.
Hey guys, it's Alyssa here. Whether you're working hard in school or working hard at the gym, you need a snack that works for you. I'm proud to be a brand ambassador for Ignite Bars. Their keto-friendly protein bars are great on the way to practice or before class. You can visit ignitebars.com and use discount code ALYSSAB10, that's ALYSSAB10 at checkout and save 10%. Don't get hungry, get ignited.
And welcome back here to Lawrence High School in Fairfield, Maine, as the Bulldogs look to try and continue their comeback. They got a run there in the bottom of the 5th as we head to the top of the 6th. 9-1 now as the Bulldogs here try to take care of the Warriors. Again, trying to avoid the run rule here as well. That's another piece of this puzzle, is if they're going to try and come back in this game, they can't let them get a 10-run differential. Allen Coots comes to the plate. This one is swung on and driven right into center. And, yeah, Kaylee Elkins thought about it. She was thinking maybe throwing that one over to first. But Coots able to get in there and lead off this top of the 6th with a single up the middle. So we'll get a pinch runner here. As Jaden Ireland comes in to run for Hallie Coots, catcher today for the Warriors. First pitch of the at-bat here to Reagan King is outside for a ball. King today had a triple earlier in this one. That one was a great hit that she had and able to get all the way around to third. This one here, now an opportunity for her with a 2-0 count. Try and do some more damage. Ireland left early last time. She'll leave now, and this one will go all the way back to the wall. This one going to be thrown back in by Elkins. Comes over to third to Knox. She's able to corral the ball, but not before a double this time around for Reagan King. And all of a sudden, now here comes Nokomis with a little bit of their firepower in the heart of their lineup with Addison Hawthorne coming to the plate, the cleanup hitter. She popped up to right, doubled and singled earlier in the game. She scored 2 runs. Got a chance to knock in 2 runs right now with runners at second and third. McAvoy's pitch. This one swung on and fouled back out of play. Here in the top of the 6th, the Warriors with a 9-1 lead. McAvoy has gone the distance in this one for the Bulldogs after coming back after an injury kept her out all last year. She pitched against Coney in that 5-1 win, and Joey Marcoux going back with the hot hand. This one ripped right through center. That'll get all the way back out to Elkins in center field. She gets it in quickly. Ireland crosses the plate. And now it is a 10-1 lead for Nokomis. On that hit there by Hawthorne. Reagan King over at third now. Coots at the plate. This one, a ground ball, third base side, and foul. So 10-1, and the 0-1 pitch upcoming here to Coots. Coots has obviously had a very good afternoon inside the circle. 8 strikeouts for her today. And now a chance here, try and do some damage at the plate. McAvoy's pitch gets in the dirt. Defensive indifference there as Hawthorne scampers over to second. Coots stands in, batting in the 5-hole today. This one, a ground ball to third. Knox across the diamond and in time to get the out. It's the first out of the inning, but not before Reagan King comes across the plate, and that will make it 11-1. Jenna Sawtell stands in. And a ground ball down the third base side. It's going to be a foul ball. And the runner over there on third, and Hawthorne looking to try and get out of the way of that one as it came down the line. Sawtell swings it in this one, and it's fouled back and out of play. So 2 strikes here on Sawtell. She had 2 doubles here today and a single. And swings and misses at this one. She strikes out, and the Bulldogs able to get the second out of the inning here, and now try and see what they can do here to send down Sydney King, who comes to bat. Right fielder today. This one ripped out into left. It's going to fall in for a hit. It's a fair ball. Goes all the way to the fence, and scoring on the play is Hawthorne, and standing at second is King with a stand-up double. Great piece of hitting there. She stayed patient on it and then ripped it out into left for the double. And that RBI brings Hawthorne across the plate. As this pitch comes in, 12-1 now. The Warriors with the lead. We talked about the run rule. It certainly will be in effect here if things continue this way. Chance here now for McAvoy. She tries to get out of this inning. This pitch, that one is swung on and missed. Haley Getchell at the plate, strikes out, and that ends the top of the sixth. We go to the bottom of the sixth. Bulldogs coming up when we come back here on Epic View Studios.
I'm Greg Glenn, Athlete Brand Advisor and CEO of Pliable. Are you tired of sending out emails to coaches and never hearing back? One key is sending an athlete recruiting video with your email. Here's how you can learn how to get yours. Visit pliablemarketing.com, take a look at all the athlete recruiting video options, see a sample video, plus frequently asked questions. All you have to do is visit pliablemarketing.com. Let's beat your competition and create your athlete recruiting video today.
Ready to grow your business to an epic level? Place your business ad here on this live broadcast. Contact the staff at Epic View Studios for a custom marketing plan that will directly market your business to our local community. We have a variety of budget-friendly plans that will fit your needs. Email the staff at Epic View Studios today at epicview@yahoo.com.
Grab life by the bars and see how far you can go. Introducing Polaris Sportsman with Ride Command. Smart tech that displays your location and keeps track of friends even without cell service, so you can explore more of the great outdoors. Polaris, think outside.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Follow Chase Toys Inc. on Facebook and give Josh or Brian a call today at 948-5729.
And welcome back here on Epic View Studios. Greg Glenn with you here from the Hutamaki Packaging Broadcast booth. Today's game being brought to you by Northeast Truck and Refrigeration, a family-owned and operated business founded in 2002. A wide range of services that include heavy truck and trailer repair, chassis repair, refrigeration, and mobile AC and truck and trailer maintenance, plus trailer sales, located at 1020 Albion Road in Unity, or call them at 948-5700. Ruby Pierce will lead things off here in the bottom of the sixth for the Bulldogs. It's a 12-1 lead right now for Nokomis. Mia Coots has done a tremendous job from inside the circle. This one lasered off the bag, but that is the orange base that is in foul territory, and it'll send Pierce back to the plate. Been a lot of talk about trying to add that orange base even at the collegiate level to keep players' safety in mind. As Pierce now stands in, faces the 0-2 pitch. That one is a ball, runs the count to 1-2 on Pierce. Pierce stands in and fouls that one away. Pierce, a junior on this Lawrence team. And awaiting the 1-2 pitch now, coming up from Coots. Coots has had a great day, as we said, in the circle. The battery, including her sister behind the plate. And that one is swung on and missed. Drop, gets away. Pierce runs down the line and is going to be retired at first. Good job there by the catcher, as Hallie Coots got up quickly, celebrates with her sister, having trouble with the celebration handshake as Ruby Pierce nearly broke it up. As she's retired. So that's going to bring up a chance now for the Bulldogs to try and continue to find a way to get a run here today. Chloe Grant-Ham comes to the plate. They've only had one so far. That was Kaylee Elkins running around, causing all kinds of problems. And now a chance here for Grant Ham. Placing Natalie Pelletier in the lineup for the Bulldogs. Here in the bottom of the 6th. The 2-0 pitch upcoming as that one goes in the dirt, then ends up hitting Grant Ham, and she'll hobble down to first base. One hit her right in the back of the leg. So she gets hit by the pitch. And now that's going to bring up another fresh face for the Bulldogs. And Casey Ross. And that one comes in there low for a ball. Wind picking up again here as this one comes in. That's going to be outside the zone. Goes to 2-0. Coots gets the sign and delivers the 2-0 pitch. That one gets away, and running over quickly to second is Grant Ham. Ross able to get down to first on that. And now all of a sudden there's runners at first and second. So that'll bring up Ari Goodwin to the plate, fresh into the game. A lot of players seeing action here today for both sides in a lopsided affair. Both of these are pretty young teams when you think about it. Nokomis, interestingly enough, when I was talking with them before the game, they did not play any preseason games. So they are kind of using the season, first few games at least anyway, to kind of get their kinks out and trying to figure out still even some positional play. Goodwin comes up to bat here. In a 12-1 game, 1-1 pitch, and that one is outside for a ball. Count goes to 2-1. Goodwin awaits the pitch. That one's in there for a strike. Count now even at 2-2. 2-2 pitch upcoming from Coates. That one's in there for a strike, and Goodwin strikes out. And that's going to bring Gallant to the plate. Leah Gallant struck out earlier. And now with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th, the Bulldogs going to need to get those runs around. This one is in there for a strike on the pitch there by Coates. Pitch by Coates. This one grounded back to the circle. Coates tosses it over to first. And that is how the inning comes to an end as the Warriors are able to get the out. And again, like we said, the run rule going to be in effect here today. After that one, makes it a 12-1 final in this one in a total of 6 innings. They don't get to see the 7th after the 10-run rule is put into play here. And the Bulldogs will drop this one by the final score at 12-1. They'll go to 1-3 on the season. And Nokomis will improve on the year to 2-1. Want to remind you about Dixon's Country Market. No matter what you're craving, Dixon's has your fixin'. Located on the Neck Road in Benton. Check out their Facebook page for daily specials. Order ahead. Call 453-9547. Also want to remind you about Kennebec Valley Community College in Fairfield. They're offering more than 20 degree and certificate opportunities. There's something for everyone at KVCC. Take the first step toward your future by exploring our available programs and course offerings. Call 453 It's time now for our post-game show, brought to you by the Hammond Lumber Company, with 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire, and online at hammondlumber.com. You take a look at how this one played out, and there's no doubt Mia Coates is going to be the player of the game, brought to you by the Hammond Lumber Company, with 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire, and online at hammondlumber.com. Had several hits in this one, scored twice, and her pitching performance very impressive. 9 strikeouts on the day for her in the 12-1 win. The precision play of the game is going to be brought to you by Chase Toys, with only precision brands like Polaris ATVs, Ski-Doo snowmobiles, Link snowmobiles, Climb Apparel, plus Toro and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. See what's available on the Thorndike Road in Unity or online at chasetoysinc.com. And the play of the game really today in this one is going to go to the play again of Mia Coates. In the third inning, she had the single that really helped to score several more opportunities for the Warriors as they scored their best inning with that one. They scored 6 runs in that inning and went on to this 12-1 victory, and that is the precision play of the game, brought to you by Chase Toys. Also want to remind you about North Country Car Wash and Laundromat, a newly updated car wash and laundromat located in Fairfield. They have 4 self-serve car wash bays and 1 touchless in-bay automatic bay. Their laundry facility has 17 washers and 14 dryers. They're open 24/7. We're glad you could join us here today. We got through this one without any rain, and it was certainly a lot of offense for the Warriors as they win this one by the final score of 12-1. For our entire Epic View Studios crew, I'm Greg Glenn. We're glad you could tune in, and have a great day, everybody.
CrossFit 137 is where everyday people can do constantly varied functional movements at high intensity. The workout is set to the person's current fitness level, which includes no fitness experience at all. Our philosophy is progress, not perfection. Our community is all-inclusive, always supportive, and we have lots of fun. Stop by CrossFit 137 at 295 Kennedy Memorial Drive in Waterville, or call 680-6785. Today's game is sponsored by NEL Analytical, located at 227 China Road in Winslow, Maine's largest laboratory services provider. NEL Analytical offers complete laboratory services including water, environmental testing, and analysis in chemistry and microbiology, as well as custom and standard media manufacturing services. Call NEL Analytical today for all of your testing needs at 873-7711.
Hammond Lumber Company has been a trusted partner of professional contractors, do-it-yourselfers, and homeowners for generations. It's the level of trust that Hammond Lumber has earned by providing an extensive selection of products and materials from industry-leading suppliers, with guidance and support through every stage of any project, including delivery of materials throughout Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company is, has been, and will always be your building project partner.
For more than 50 years, Kennebec Valley Community College has trained the people of Maine to enter high-demand, well-paying jobs. KVCC's cutting-edge technology and state-of-the-art facilities ensure that our graduates are some of the most sought after in Maine. With our already low tuition and the free community college program for recent graduates, KVCC students join the workforce with little to no student loan debt. For more information, please visit us online at kvcc.me.edu or call 453-5822. North Country Car Wash and Laundromat is conveniently located at 10 Skowhegan Road in Fairfield. Our touchless automatic car wash is now available. We use the latest technology to provide a thorough and efficient cleaning of your vehicle. Discount packages now available. Come visit us today and give your car the love it deserves. We're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Recover 180 has organic hydration for today's athlete. Recover 180 sports drink improves performance and recovery before, during, and after training. Low-calorie, rapid rehydration, and it's certified USDA organic. That's what sets Recover 180 apart from the crowded sports drink category. Learn more at drinkrecover.com. Recover 180, proudly distributed by Valley Beverage. If you own a local Maine business, this message is for you. Scan the QR code now for your chance to win $1,000 in free advertising from Epic View Studios, the leader in local live streaming. Just scan the code with your camera app on your smartphone and fill in the information. Good luck and thanks for watching from Epic View Studios.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Looking for a new job or seasonal work? Hutamaki in Waterville is now hiring, starting at $21.87 per hour. Join Hutamaki, a company that prides itself in food safety and convenience. Start your career with our newly enhanced benefits package. Hutamaki is a company that cares about its people and sustainability. Hutamaki Incorporated are the makers of Chinet. Bring your family to ours and join the Hutamaki team. For more information, visit hutamaki.com or scan the QR code below. Dow's Quick Stop, 74 Western Avenue in Fairfield. Your one-stop shop for gas, food, beverages, and lottery tickets. Scan the QR code now for your chance to win a $20 gift card at Dow's.
Hammond Lumber Company has been a trusted partner of professional contractors, do-it-yourselfers, and homeowners for generations. It's the level of trust that Hammond Lumber has earned by providing an extensive selection of products and materials from industry-leading suppliers with guidance and support through every stage of any project, including delivery of materials throughout Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company is, has been, and will always be your building project partner.
Naturopathic medicine is a well-established system of medicine that works to achieve optimal health by striving to identify underlying causes of illness to help the body heal itself. A whole-body approach is taken to diagnose, prevent, and treat both acute and chronic conditions. A naturopathic doctor is a licensed specialist who works with patients to remove obstacles to their health, stimulate self-healing, strengthen weakened systems, use natural substances to restore, and prescribe pharmaceuticals as needed. Modalities used as treatment include therapeutic nutrition, stress management and education, vitamin and mineral supplementation, botanical medicine, and other dietary supplements. Each plan is individual as the doctor and patient work together to create their treatment plans. Conditions commonly treated include allergies, digestive issues, fatigue, chronic pain, sleep complaints, thyroid conditions, and hypertension. Contact Dr. Anna Froman in Benton and now in Brunswick, Maine to make your next appointment. 207-544-6786.
Hammond Lumber Company is looking for great people to join their team. To find your place on the Hammond team, click on the careers link at hammondlumber.com.
Hannaford, your hometown grocery store, is hiring for all positions. Competitive pay, opportunity to advance, and much more. Apply online at hannaford.com and look for the job openings link. Aquarius Pools and Spa, 224 Augusta Road in Winslow. You deserve this. Northeast Truck and Refrigeration is a family-owned and operated business that was founded in 2002. We have a wide range of services, including heavy truck and trailer repair, chassis repair, refrigeration, and mobile AC, truck and trailer maintenance and trailer sales. located at 1020 Albion Road in Unity. No matter what you're craving, Dixon's has your fixins. On the Neck Road in Benton. Check out our Facebook page for our daily specials.